There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us from anywhere, all over the world. And when I mean all over the world, I mean all over the world. You know, ladies and gentlemen, very interesting. Before we go further, I want to say a special hello to all those my YouTube supporters. We have so many people on YouTube that look at Crime Watch. It is just, wow. It's just crazy. So once you're on YouTube, subscribe. So many people on the app. And when I say on the app, they can look at Crime Watch on their phones. iPhone users. Just go to your Apple store, Ian Allen, and you'll see Ian Allen app come up. Any Android phone, Samsung phone, any phone, other than iPhone, Android. Make sure Ian Alleyne app. You know, if I tell you something, when you think about this, it's two people busy in this country. There's two persons busy right now. Rowley and the devil. Did you say the devil busy? Rowley busy. You know, a woman called me Saturday night around 6 o'clock. You know, there's a rerun of the show around 6 in the evening. During that rerun, you'll see, well, other shows and so that you miss during the week. So advertisers gotta play even on weekends too. In the live, and a lot of people are locked on weekends also. And you can hear the age in her voice saying, hello, good night. Good night. I say good night. I want you to do me a favor. I say, what is that? Tell Mr. Alleyne. Ain't you the operator, man? I say, yeah. Tell Mr. Alleyne, leave Mr. Rowley alone. Let him run the country. But I tell you, this place is crazy, you know. You want to say leave Rowley alone, yes? Property tax, high water rate. Let me tell you something. He said he wanted to send up electricity. I'll show you the video just now. But that bulb thing was a setup, you know. That bulb thing was paving the way. Out of everything in the world to give the citizens of this country, get them bulb. That was the calm before the storm. That was the breeze before the storm. So he gave a bulb to send up your light bill. So they could make more money. If we as citizens of this country don't really speak out, nothing will happen here, you know. We have to make sure every day be on the heels of these people, you know. I'm not taking no small talk. Somebody offer me money, what they to cool it? I say, what's going on? I won't cool it, but I will take her shoes. That's where 8.5. Yeah. This is the way I say, well, I see Jimmy Choo and bring out that nice shoes, but there are some new ones. I will take a little treat to come to work. They started laugh. I say, yeah, but I ain't going to stop. I say, I can't stop. I say, I have to stand up for the people. Have to. And you see, standing up is what makes them feel sick. Because they have no respect for you. And every day, I don't care. I don't care. I will come here and tell you that they have no respect for you. They don't respect your children. They don't respect your loved ones. They don't respect nobody. Let me tell you something, eh? Look at how many people missing in this country. Look at how many people I don't know if I could get it back. If anybody in the back master control could remember. It had a taxi driver leave home. He got a phone call. But his wife and his two little sons came here. I can't remember their name. It was a couple years ago. But they came right here. And was the little boy birthday. Anand Maharaj? Anand Amar Maharaj. And the little boy come, but it was the little boy birthday in 2017. We have the video? Get the picture and get the video. When I asked all to find things, all remind me of the market up in Tonga. Everybody did. Next thing I ask you, wapong for the fish. Yeah. Get the video. That man come here. Children come here. Little boy come here. Let me tell you something. There's plenty people missing. And imagine what is this government priority. Is to see who are money in DSS. That is a threat to national security. So your son missing. That is not serious. How many children? Let me ask you something. I want to ask you something. You remember Akil Chambers? The little boy who was found at the bottom of the pool up in this big time place in town? And when you do hear it, that judge and all kind of high profile people went to the party. How come you never call Scotland Yard and you never call people from Barbados when you came into government? You as the minister of, you as the person in charge of the Security Council. How come you never call nobody? and say, well, let me find out and get to the bottom of it. Who really killed Akil Chambers? Who bugger Akil Chambers? Who? Look, Akil Chambers picture. How come you never call nobody? But let me tell you, power is more important than the concern of the citizens. Power is more important for you. Let me tell you something, eh? Let me tell you something. Is 8 people get murdered this week, yeah? 8 persons. And on Friday night, I was in the company of someone. I won't call the person name, it's a very high profile person. And May was in my company also, RMA. But I can't call that person name. I'll just say the person name starts with O. No, not O, no. But I won't say the person, I want to say that on the air. And when I heard about the murder, I said, or just rumors of it, I said, based on what I know and how I know this thing like a science, by Monday evening, we will cross 7 to 8. Around 7, 8, could be 9. How many murders we have up to this day? No, how many from Friday? 8. Just as I said, 8. Somebody asked me over the weekend, how you know that? I know it like a science. But what is more important, do you know how many people looking at my show today who don't know if their husband gone up or he gone down, who don't know where the children gone, who don't know where their daughter gone, who don't know where their mother gone, and just disappear from Trinidad and they can't find them up to this day. Up to this day, nobody could find them. And imagine all that happened, and you choose to give the commissioner of police a run. Because let me tell you what they're going to do. Me ain't fighting nobody battling, but I just tell you, yeah, watch me. I know a rat when I smell one. I could smell a rat. I smell a rat, yeah? And this is not a small rat. This is goze rat. This is the big one. Goze. They say goze rat, big one, the big one of them. Let me tell you something. Them going to come and say that Gary didn't act properly, blah, blah, blah. Gary contract could finish next year, bow, 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 but they'll come with some ball. Because let me tell you something, all that have to do, because seeing that the times ahead of us, they're going to have a lot of protests, and people are going to be coming out, and companies, Wassa go come out, T&Tech go come out, the port go come out, and Gary go know, here we're going, and Gary's a man go say, hey, you can't lock up people just so. If they want to protest in a peaceful protest and they get permission to walk the road with a placard, no problem. But when Rowley have his people there, they'll give all the rubber bullets. They're going to hot up all you because you can't protest. Let me tell you something. Colin Imbut went to Parliament. And the day of the budget, he come and tell all you, he say, you see, the cars all they're bringing, all have up to the 20th. You all have up to the 20th of October. Like tomorrow. But when people start to get on, and I start to get on, and I start to get them a run, and everybody start to get them a run. Look, they come back now, because, hold on, just for you to understand, you see, that is why standing up have a price, eh? You wouldn't have to pay the price, but we could pay it. We could get arrested, we could get framed, all kind of thing. They could send a man, they could send all kind of thing. All kind of ball they'll come with. Remember when he stood in Parliament about the car? Remember this clip? Go ahead.
Madam Speaker, we are rationalizing the new and used markets for the importation of new and used vehicles. At close to 1 million vehicles, there are simply far too many cars on the road in Trinidad and Tobago today. As a country, we spend $2.5 billion per year, or US $400 million per year, importing an average of 25,000 motor vehicles per year, at least 2/3 of which relates to private motor cars. This has created a serious leakage of foreign exchange, 400 million US per year. To correct this unsustainable situation and suppress demand, as opposed to an outright prohibition. We propose to remove all tax concessions on the importation of private motor cars. All private motor cars will now attract customs duty, motor vehicle tax, and value-added tax, with the lowest rates of duty and tax being imposed on hybrid cars, electric cars, CNG cars, and small engine cars below 1,500 cc's to encourage their use. Tax concessions will remain in place for commercial and industrial vehicles and public transport vehicles. These measures will take effect on October the 20th, 2020. Further,
remember he said that? He said October, but when we had Fields on the phone, remember the guy, the president of the association and whatnot, Rondell Fields, the Automobile Association president, the vice president, he said an act of parliament was supposed to be from the 31st of December, but the 1st of January. The 1st of January. Only today they realize with the run they're getting. Here the press release, they come out and say, you'll be giving you a grace. This is not no grace period, you big waste. This is not no grace period. Because of as a result of the act of parliament, there's not no grace period. The law is the law. So why you come to say me? You see how he went and he started batting his crease? Watch the press release. Grace period for the imposition of increase taxes and import duty of imported private motor. The Minister of Finance, Honorable Colin Imbert, wishes to advise that at its meeting last week, Cabinet agreed with respect to the announcement made in 2021 budget statement regarding an increase of tax and import duty on certain private motor vehicle, namely similar engine, CNG, electric and hybrid cars. The new taxes will be applicable from January the 1st. But how come you backpedal now? How come you backpedal? New rates of tax and import duty on the cars in question will take effect from January 1st, 2020. How you backpedal now? They want to know how you backpedal. How you backpedal now? How you backpedal? You're big and bad. You're big and bad. See how they like to... You sort of like to terrorize people? I think I have Fields on the phone. Speed dial Fields to me. Fields, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How are you doing?
I have 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. Today's Monday. 8 persons murdered for the weekend. Mr. Fields, before we go further, what you have to say now that the Minister of Finance say, here we're going on. Well, whatever I said on the 20th of October, we're not going to do that again. We're waiting for the 31st. What have you to say now as the Vice President?
I say God is good. I mean, I must
all the
thank
time.
the people for the support. I must thank the media for the support. And I even had to tell the Prime Minister thanks for intervening too, because he realized that the people wasn't taking that so easily. I mean, the dealers, you understand, and I had to thank you as well for giving us the airplay as well on your station and all the other stations as well, so that people really understood the problem that we have been facing as dealers and the problem that so many personal importers have been facing also.
Mr. Fields, you can bring a Range Rover for me, please?
A Range Rover?
Yeah.
I think you have to check them fellas down on the Big Shot Street thing and Port of Spain.
But will you bring something nice to me? So Kobo can eat sponge cake a little bit?
Yeah, but check you back, we always use that. We own it for news, but you're sure you're going to get more features than what you're going to see.
I really never got nothing new in my life as yet, but I will take it use. But
yes,
anyhow,
man, you will get all the features there, first class.
Mr. Fields, let me ask you something. You're happy today? You're happy for this small man who have a little car company, yeah?
I mean, you have to be grateful for your opportunity that's presented to you. I mean, without this many people would be on the breadline. We have to thank God for the little small mercies, eh?
Yeah. So, Mr. Fields, thanks again. I said, let me call you and let's touch base and act.
I say thanks to you and everybody else who supported the call. I mean, we're grateful. We still have some other things that we're trashing out with. We did send them some recommendations, and we're grateful. All
right. And in future, Mr. Fields, I don't know if you can send up a nice picture of yourself. This black and white thing you're working.
Well, I'm a young boy, so you know how it is.
Oh, you're trying to say? Mr. Fields send a nice picture now. Because I seen this kind of funny color. This hot man here coming with. But here's my boy, here's my boy, here's my boy. Mr. It's not today I know you. It's not today we are friends, you know. I know it's after Ian, Alleyne, and Vice President of Automobile. So we are, you know, we are just friends. We are Trinis. You understand? We are Trini to the bone.
For real.
All right, Mr. Fields. Thanks again.
Brother, take care.
You know, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that it works. So now we realize what's going on. But they have to button their crease. When we come back, let me hit the man next shot again. British MP, though, we have plenty to run today, so we're really running for time. I'm running for time. Let me take a fast break. I have 11 pages today, so I'm running. Let's go.
ROADWAY Welding and Fabricating is the best choice for doors, windows, handrails and much more. Any intricate design, the highest grade material at an affordable price. 20% discount on any purchase from our mobile display unit. Visit us in Shiguanas at the Diwali Nagar site or 198 SS Erin Road, Davey, or speak to our sales rep. ROADWAY Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating.
First time ever, Mid-Center Mall Diwali Flea Market from November 5th until Diwali Eve. Get the best value for your dollar. Lots of items to choose from. Mid-Center Mall Diwali Flea Market from November 5th until Diwali Eve.
Get the best of both worlds. The thrill of the grill at the Ranch located at Twin City and C3 Center Malls, or a cultural twist of Indo and Creole dishes at Flamboyant Cuisine at Monroe Road, Cunupia. We create all our signature sauces and all meat halal. Fast, convenient and efficient service. Delivery service also available from the Ranch via the Food Drop app. Visit or order today. Let us excite your taste buds.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from Custom Canopies and Coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
Flame Express Grills has specials starting at $20. All meals are freshly prepared with halal meats. Ask about our barbecue specials. Enjoy something new every day at any of our 3 locations with delivery from our St. Augustine branch. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill. Sanitec, providing all your sanitizer needs, both residential and commercial. During the COVID-19 pandemic, there's only one place to call to protect you and your loved ones. Call for more info or an appointment today at Sanitec. Biosecurity is our business.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film, anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Shiguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
BioGeneral Contracting Limited offers a distinctive range of services, including building construction, heavy equipment rentals, road paving, transport services, welding and fabricating, land development, and much more. Call us today.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get your exclusive IAN branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85 and masks for only $65 or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Somebody now telling me on the phone, why you only nagging Rowley? But when I check the number, they're not living here, they're living somewhere outside in the world. Why I nagging? There's only who in the kitchen can feel heat, and there's only people who live in here will understand what this administration doing to persons, doing to the citizens of this country. If I don't get up and talk, well, too bad. Oh, why I don't carry on my show? That is not a crime. That is a crime. The greatest crime. The greatest crime is any crime committed. A crime that is committed against the citizens of this nation. That is a crime. Oppression, pressuring people, sending them home, doing them all kind of thing. Boy, I don't care who vexed now. I have a mouth and I go use it to talk. 8 persons were gunned down and several other hospitalized. 8 persons were gunned down and several other persons hospitalized between Friday and today in separate incidents in St. Augustine, Maraval, AROUCA, Pleasantville, San Fernando, and 3 in ROMAIN. I'm telling you again, 8 persons were gunned down and several others hospitalized. But how come Rowley didn't call Barbados and Scotland Yard and all about the place for them? How come? If it's a gang in Trinidad, if it's a gang, how come you call them? You know, watch me, monkey know what tree to climb on. But you know, but let me tell us, if you're so ranking, how come you didn't bring nobody to watch the election? It's costing money. So when them people go stay in the diplomatic center, the police and them go stay in the diplomatic center where you're bringing to investigate Gary and the decision made by the TTPS to say who bring back the money and who will bring it back to invest DSS. Boy, leave the people in lock it and let whoever get money, let them get the money, whoever else. Serious enough. If you ask me, but who get money, yes? I have to deal with a man who take my money. He take my 9,200, tell me I need water. Whole months now he tell me I need water. I ain't tell you I'm a victim too. I need water. But a man tell me I need water. When I call you, you know, B, where is right now? But you're in the fire. Then one may say you need water. Then one may say in the cloud or something. In the earth. And telling me download something and back and all thing. But I want my money, boy. Yeah, boy, I want my money, boy. Yeah, boy, I get it. Watch me, I get it, boy. Big man thing. Damn it, me, you know, shut it up, boy. But you want to see any water, if they call you any water, but say, but give my money right in Price Plaza. I pack up and I get you come and collect it. What a rile up. I just had to laugh. I ain't joking, eh? 8 persons were gunned down and several others hospitalized between Friday and today in separate incidents in St. Augustine, Maraval, AROUCA, and Pleasantville, San Fernando, in ROMAIN. A bandit was shot and killed by a farmer in Princestown. A body was discovered in TABLELAND. A bandit was shot and killed by a farmer in Princestown. A body was discovered in TABLELAND. The body of a 35-year-old man from Maracas, St. Joseph was found. Well, he was found dead on Monday morning. Douglas Ellie, a.k.a. Jiggy, was shot and killed at Mohammed Street on Monday, 19th October at around 6:40 a.m. Passers-by found Ellie with several gunshot wounds in the back of a pink Mazda B. A B. A van. I don't know vehicles. A BT-50. Okay. Members of Northern Division Emergency Response Patrol and Homicide Investigators went to the scene with the district medical officer who declared Ellie dead. Police and residents said they heard gunshots at about 4 a.m. but did not call the police. Investigators from Homicide Bureau of Investigation Region 2 are continuing the investigation. So this happened, ladies and gentlemen. Maracas, St. Joseph. Also Sunday, the bullet-riddled body of a man was discovered in Maraval on Sunday morning. Godel Litren was shot and killed at Backstreet Lee Platte Village on Sunday, the 18th October, around 9 a.m. Loud explosions were heard by residents upon investigating. Litren's body was found in a pool of blood. This happened in Maraval. Anybody know, if you have any information with respect to why anybody would want to kill Cordell, get in contact with us. WhatsApp me on 2944081. All the other numbers, or come and see me. Or say a man was murdered in a drive-by shooting in Pleasantville on Saturday night. A man only identified as Peter was shot and killed in Flamboyant Crescent on Saturday, the 17th October, around 7 p.m. The bloody body of the man was discovered along the roadway. Investigations are continuing. This happened, ladies and gentlemen, in Pleasantville. The man only identified as Peter. Also, 2 men were murdered while playing cards in ROMAIN on Saturday. 27-year-old Kern Coffey of George Street and 62-year-old Kyle Peter Brown of Southern Main Road, ROMAIN, were at Coffee House when 2 gunmen wearing hoodies opened fire, killing them instantly on Saturday. So they had a double murder and all too. But how come all you call no people from Scotland Yard, you call nobody, you only studying DSS? That money bothering you? You don't like to see the poor raise at all. They want to see the poor man get a little money. They say, but this why here, they say things down in La Hoqueta is La Hoqueta. They had a robbery, everybody's a cool scene, everybody had a little money, ting, ting, ting. I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm not saying it's legal or whatever, but it's a more pressing thing. Whoever, watch me, whoever lose their money, whatever. But there are more pressing things than that to really contact the Bajan Prime Minister, Motley, and this one and that one. 8 persons, 8 persons dead in this country, 8 persons, people missing. What about Aki Chambers? They never find out. What about this girl, that girl, this one? It could just go on and 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 go on. Tomorrow to these researchers, I want a list of people who missing. Man, woman, boy, girl, place, thing, who missing in this country? All kind of thing, all kind of thing. And this man studying, he's studying to mash up Gary. But they, watch me, they want to bring somebody to control the TTPS, so when they say, when you get up and you start to protest, they could gear up a bullet. I don't figure out that. You see, Gary's not a yes man. Gary, like myself, I have attitude, I'm not a yes man. I'm not a yes man. Yeah, I'm a team player. I understand the dance. But to an extent, when they say, hey, you don't work so, no, not to put on my foot, because of course I understand the dance, I'll be a team player, but then again, when you really want to infringe on the rights of the citizens, not to put on my foot as the commissioner of police. Now when you put on your foot now, Gary make a decision after investigating why the 22 million was returned to the people in DSS, the Prime Minister come out and say, yeah, what's going on? You see, based on that, I bring in police, I bring in investigators from our way. Such a ways, because look at how many people murdered in this country. Look at how many people, children missing. It's a more gang than anything else. You want to bring nobody for that. Nobody for that. You want to bring nobody for that. How much cocaine they find in container all over the place? How much big drugs, all kind of thing? You want to find nobody. You want to bring nobody from away for that. But the money bothering you. How much US you find in the container? That I bothering you? That I bothering you? Boy, watch me. All the rock so, yes? There have been 31 double murders have been recorded for the year thus far. 31, and you have bring nobody yet? You have bring nobody yet? Boy, you want games, boy. The last double murder was Gregory Robinson. Victims Gregory Robinson and Jason Grandison. They were shot and killed along Jacobin Street in Mova on Tuesday 13th. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police were called to a murder in AROUCA just before midnight on Friday. 30-year-old Corwin Lewis was gunned down near his home at Savannah Trace Garden Village on Friday the 16th at around 11:58. Relatives found Lewis' body on the dirt road in an open piece of land used for farming. His relatives said they heard gunshots sometime around 11:45 p.m. and called the police. Police believe he was murdered because he was suspected of tipping off the police to a crime in the district. What? They're killing informer now? That's what I tell you now. I'm going to tell you something. Nobody who ever give me information, it have hundreds of persons, hundreds, and I ain't tell you about 10, I ain't tell you about 12, I ain't tell you about 13, I tell you about hundreds of persons incarcerated right now, serving time based on the information we got from the general public and dealt with it. And I never up to this day. I want to tell you, see, information is a very serious thing. So now, as I tell you informer what date was, I say, watch me, if the man doing that, and you see the cocaine, ting, don't call me. I say, the man got suspect his you. He say, oh, when I said I show him scenes now, he said, but Alleyne, you're really different, boy. And next man would have said, the only business about catching the man and getting the gun and the cocaine. But look how you thinking about my safety as an informer. The man watch me different, yes? I said, nah. I said, don't jump out here, don't jump out. Let him run it, let him run, let him pack cocaine, let him pack it, let him pack it. I said, let him pack the cocaine, let him do it now. I said, involve yourself, do your thing now. Don't rile up this scene, don't rile up this scene. I go tell you when. I go fall out and thing, argue and cuss him up and thing. Tell him thing, I wait here and pull gun and thing, and let rile him up and thing. So when I bust the mark, when we hit him, when we come down, they will never suspect it's you. You have to know. So now they're saying that this boy get killed, Kerwin Lewis, get gunned down, because in AROUCA, because they're giving information. Information is important. They don't ever sell your source. I tell people, I walk out from a job in town, 250,000 US, 250,000 TT every month I working for. I walk out and that, you know. Walk out and a big salary, walk out, you know. Because I'm not giving my source. I don't care, I'm not giving my source. Men cost me, men tell me, boy, you mad. But I'm not giving my source. I'm just not giving my source. I rather eat bread and butter, but I ain't giving my source. About 5 hours later, a Pleasantville man was killed and 2 others wounded during a drive-by shooting in San Fernando on Friday. 28-year-old Victor Stewart was murdered along Lord Street when he and 2 friends were shot by the occupants of another vehicle. Police reported that around 7:10, Stewart was driving a white Nissan Tider with another man, with another white Nissan Tider pulled up alongside, and a person began shooting. Stewart crashed into a nearby gate and died behind the wheel. Way boy. His friend, a 33-year-old Pleasantville man, and a 17-year-old from Pleasantville were injured. Both were taken to San Fernando, but so sad, Stewart lost his life. Also, yet on Friday, another drive-by shooting. A 42-year-old ROMAIN man found dead in his vehicle on Friday. Timothy Jr., a.k.a. Tolo of Alexander Street, was found dead inside his vehicle on the southern main road near La Belle Road, La Romaine. Officers received a report around 5:50 p.m. of a shooting along the southern main road. But I hear not talking now. I hear it have a hitman down south and he dealing with men. It have a hitman down south. Yeah. A good source give me that scores today. A good source. And that source who give me that, he knows scenes. He knows scenes and he knows crime. And there's all kind of people I dealing with every day, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know. All kind of people, you know. And it also, just to let you know, in Chagonas, we have to pay attention to what's going on in Denver. A man last night jumped out of a car with a firearm. Yeah? From a wing road. A man on the road watching a scene on the Denver main road. Watching. And he on the phone, and same time the car pull up, they might be feeling sick. Might want. No. No. Police were called to the agriculture plot in the Princestown district after a farmer confronted a man who had been caught stealing planting from his garden on Friday. According to reports, around 4:50 p.m., the 68-year-old farmer received information that people were stealing from his garden at Botnav Branch Road. The farmer, along with his 35-year-old son, went to the garden where they discovered bunches of plantain concealed in the bushes. When the plantain thieves heard a car approaching, they hid in the nearby bushes. The farmer called out to the men. One of the men reportedly pointed a firearm at him. The farmer became fearful for his life and fired a single shot from his licensed shotgun in the direction of the men. What? I like that. Farmer, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. You're doing real good. One of the suspects was discovered dead a short distance away. All they're going to thief people planting, that's all they go get. That is all they go get. This is the second bandit caught and killed in less than a month here. The last bandit was, in fact, 52-year-old Sean Nicholas was shot and killed by an 84-year-old retired game warden. 52 years and you doing crime? Sean Nicholas was shot and killed by a retired 84-year-old game warden with his licensed firearm when he attempted to see the family vehicle in Tableland. Only remember that. Also, a body found in Tableland on Wednesday night. The market vendor identified as Shane was found dead in Claude Road. An autopsy will be conducted to determine the cause of death, as no visible marks of violence were observed. Also, officers of Southwestern Division Task Force have seized a quantity of marijuana, 30 finches and 2 macaw birds, exotic birds. Also, 19 rounds of 7.62 ammunition were discovered by officers attached to Duncan Street Police Post in Cedars yesterday. Officers of Duncan Street Police Post received information which led them to conduct an exercise in the Cedars area. When officers arrived at a truck in the vicinity of the fishing area, a search was done and a black plastic bag was found hidden in a piece of broken concrete wall which was laying on the ground. A further check of the bag revealed the ammunition. The exercise was mounted by Acting Inspector Branch, supervised by Sergeant Stewart, included Corporal Williams, PC Joseph, Nathaniel, Roberts, Coker, WPC Williams, and Javaz. Let's take a fast break.
This October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Platinum Medical Laboratory Services is offering specials on blood testing for breast cancer as well as breast ultrasounds. We also do blood testing in biochemistry, hematology, and much more. We offer ultrasound and pap smear services. Our highly trained staff will provide care and comfort with fast and efficient service. Located at 244 Eastern Main Road, 5 Rivers, AROUCA, or call 640-7745 for more info.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Here's what to do. You've got to flu responsibly, baby. Sneezing, coughing, got to block it. Dirty hands, you got to wash it. Panadol, you got to pop it. Nothing works faster. Nothing works faster.
Santana, where you get them rims?
Drive. I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car.
Yeah, that's where I get my rims.
General Contracting Limited offers a distinctive range of services, including building construction, heavy equipment rentals, road paving, transport services, welding and fabricating, land development, and much more. Call us today.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando, and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chagonas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Elegant Draperies Diwali to Christmas sale is now on. Turn your rooms into that designer look with our drapery fabrics, rods, blinds and accessories. We have something for every room. Comforter sets, rugs and mats, panels and much more. Just arrived cloth mask, KN95 mask, elastic. Elegant Draperies located at 29 Todd Street, San Fernando. Now open on Sundays from 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Shop now and save. Arounca's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing, tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambridge Street, Arounca. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
Good health does not have to be complicated. The experts at Jameson use only 100% pure ingredients. Jameson gives you a foundation for healthy living. That's why it's always a winning lineup. Stay strong with Jameson.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get your exclusive IAN branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85 and masks for only $65 or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
The India in Style Expo, opposite the Center of Excellence, now open from the 25th of October until Diwali. Garments, you name it, they have it. Just for Diwali, India in Style Expo, opposite the Center of Excellence in Makoya from the 25th of October until Diwali.
Boy, I tell you, that's so thing is easy, you know. Somebody asked me, it was so long in the water. Yeah, drunk as yet? It's water, it's all kind of thing. They want my money, yes. They all I can tell you, I want my money, you know. My money. Don't get tied up, you know. Don't get tied up, I want my money. I'll go on like a what? I'll go on like a W, you know. Wajang thing, you know. Don't beat up. I want to say hello to all the girls and them in Cora, in the laundry area, the laundry department. All the people in laundry in Cora. Thanks for all for treating me so nice while I was at Cora. Somebody just messaged me. And I just want them to, I'm just saying hi to them. Also, ladies, when I had what? I didn't know what I had. 1 minute are negative, 1 minute are positive. So I know it's about 3, but I don't know. 2 men have been arrested on Saturday and assisting the Pinto police with their investigation into robberies in the district and other related offenses. Based on information received from one of the suspects, the officers were directed to a bushy area off Hoyt Avenue in Arima, where the suspect pointed out the hiding place of a revolver containing 4 rounds of ammunition. Also, a 42-year-old man wanted for questioning for several murders and shooting in South Trinidad were arrested with 2 high-powered weapons on Saturday. The suspect was arrested and taken to Marabella police station for questioning. Investigation described the suspect as a key member of a gang operating in South Trinidad. What that kind of gun now? And you telling me you calling investigator from outside of Trinidad to study money in La Joqueta? What that kind of gun now? Watch how much people down there in this country and that we you studying to undermine the commissioner of police and make the commissioner of police look bad. So when you as the man who's in charge of the security council come and say, well, yeah, we're going to, based on as information, I mean, a threat to national security, I don't think X is so suitable now and blah, 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 because they're putting people in place. They watch me, they're setting a stage, you know. They're setting a stage that you can't protest, you know, I'm telling you. They're setting a stage and they're setting it well that you can't protest or do nothing, you know. There's rubber bullets in your tail, you know. But don't beat up. Shotgun found in Mayaro on Saturday. A homemade shotgun was discovered by Mayaro police at an abandoned structure located at Powell Road Rest House Village on Saturday. Acting on information, officers went. Mayaro CID Task Force and Charge Room supervised by PC Flores proceeded to Powell Road location where the gun was found. You cannot think that, man. Marijuana and firearm found and seized after officers of Northeastern Division Task Force conducted several anti-crime exercises in Central Northeastern Division Saturday. Officers went to Latri Road, Kunupia, where they searched a partially secured structure and discovered a crocus bar containing 4 kilograms of marijuana. Okay. Also, a search of the area in Mova, they got a Tech 9 submachine gun. What's that now? A Tech 9, Also, a shotgun was recovered by officers of the Blandishers police station during an anti-crime exercise on Saturday. Corporal Babwa found one 16-gauge SBBL shotgun. Huh? Look at that now, man. Officers of Central Division have detained more than 12 persons during an anti-crime exercise on Friday. TTPS found and seized one 9mm Smith & Wesson pistol in Esperanza. Esperanza a gun? What kind of ranking thing is that, boy? The officers were also able to detain several persons in connection with the robbery that took place earlier this month and retrieve a quantity of stolen items valued at 55,000. If you know the lawbreakers in Esperanza, let me know now, please, so we can deal with them. Officers of the Emergency Response Patrol, ERP, have arrested a Kunupia man for possession of an unlicensed firearm. Around 6:45, officers in the Kunupia district responded to information from the command center. Upon reaching the area, officers observed a man fitting the description. A search of the suspect revealed one 380 pistol with one round of 380 ammunition. But you are going to let them have one bullet? What you is? You rent a bandit or what? One bullet he have in the gun and kill he dead. He's a hot man, you know. He's a real kind of bandit man, you know. One bullet in the gun, you know. Officers in Northeastern Division have seized 3 kilograms of marijuana hidden in an old vacuum at a home in El Socorro on Friday. During an anti-crime exercise in Northern and Northeastern Division, the officers proceeded to Ward Lane Extension in El Socorro to execute a search warrant. So they found the marijuana hidden in a vacuum. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, they're satisfied with, I'm just hitting you with some other news now, not really crime related. They're satisfied with the lack of feedback from the Ministry of Education, the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, over their concerns. Several parents of and Cape students took to the Abercrombie Street outside the Red House and staged a protest action today. The parents are calling for the authorities to have their children papers marked again. Do I have a video for that? Well, go ahead and put it up now.
I have 2 sons who attend CIC College, both sitting Cape. The problem is that one son from his teachers was predicted to be a scholarship winner, ended up with 2s on his entire profile. They have not told us exactly how these grades are weighted. They're spinning the truth all the time. They are contradicting themselves, because if it is for the last 50 years, as one teacher said, our teachers have been able to predict grades. Universities have accepted students on these predictive grades. All of a sudden, this year, you have changed the system, but the system cannot be a disadvantage to our children. So Wesley saying that the profile does not compare with what the grade is. I don't even understand how he explains how they came about with these grades. He says that there's going to be an explanation later on, but we have the grades in front of us right now. How can we have a grade in front of us right now and not an explanation of how they came about with these grades? Mr. Hillary puts another...
You know who come out in our van just now? Like your only vehicle. Watch your vehicle, watch. Watch the vehicle pulling up while you're talking, watch. Just take it back a little bit. You see the cars coming up. Watch, normal. Prime Minister reach Parliament. He business, but your child, he business how your child depressed. All this SCA thing, real racket thing, real racket, and students who were supposed to go to prestigious schools, a lot of them, even the principal at certain schools disappointed, not with the child, not with the student, disappointed the way whatever went wrong. And imagine there are principals out there and teachers out there encouraging parents to go to the ministry and ask to see what's going on, let them investigate. Look how parents standing up now. That is what the government don't want. That is what they don't want. You see, our next Prime Minister will come out, call the Minister of Education, come down and see what's going on outside there, why? I see people outside. I'm the Prime Minister, I come out and say, what's happening here? I go into Parliament? What's happening there? I call the Minister of Education, go down. Hello, hi, what's happening here? Okay. So you all have some concerns. Okay, well, we're going to look at it. Take my number. We're going to see if we can put get people to look at it and, just, with respect to your concerns. And I said, but they don't care. They don't care. Somebody else would have done it that way, but them don't care. They don't care nothing. Nothing. Also, I want to say a special hello. Have me a mic there. Let me take a fast break.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get your exclusive IAN branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85, and masks for only $65. Or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Santana boy, you can pick me up.
Where you?
By Racetrack Wheels. Boy, I went inside and I lose my mind. It's the best in brand name rims and high performance tires for so I make my name.
Rami, pepper sauce for how you taste so good and we want more. Rami, pepper sauce for how you taste so good and we want more. Sweet flavors, spicy soca, reviver, perfect blend of flavor. Spicy soca, reviver, perfect blend of flavor. Rami, pepper sauce, the perfect blend of flavor.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
Fab India Expo reopens from October 17th to November 15th. Brand new containers for Diwali. Flat 50% off on food every Thursday. Your one-stop shop for all your Diwali needs. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station in Chaguanas.
Build collagen, hydrate and nourish your skin with Organifi Gold. This 100% vegan superfood with 13 ingredients aids in the production and maintenance of collagen, resulting in more youthful, clear glow. Aloe vera, coconut water, camu fruit, and pomegranate are some of the ingredients which hydrate your skin and produce collagen. Available at pharmacies nationwide, or contact Gradient Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today. Flame Express Grill introduces its $25 lunch special. Enjoy tasty local dishes. All meats are halal, with something different every day. Visit any of our 3 locations with free delivery from our St. Augustine branch. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill. Check out Homeland Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Attorney Gerard Ramdeen launched a digital classroom and learning center for children in Cedros, Icacos today. Over 1,000 students will benefit from the center and will have access to unlimited internet, laptops, school supplies. Hey Ramdeen, how are you going to be live? I have 2 minutes. I said, let me call you and congratulate you. I saw you open a big center up in Cedros there. What's going on up there? Tell me now.
Well, today we had the launch of the first digital classroom and homework learning center in the Icacos, Cedros area, in which we provided free internet access, free photocopying facilities to the children, free laptops, free school supplies, and we're hoping to be able to continue to do this throughout the country. We started in the constituency of Icacos, Cedros, Icacos, Fullerton.
Mr. Ramdeen, where you at our office, and there's a sub-office with the member of parliament. I hear nobody to be in that office, is that true?
Well, the difference is that, Mr. Allen, the office that we rented is there's only a concrete wall that separates the
I'll just see the building,
digital,
please. Go
the
ahead.
digital classroom from the office of the Member of Parliament. But
So
the
how
Member
many
of
children, Mr. Arnold, let's go back. I only have a minute again. I'll call you tomorrow. But how many kids will benefit from that in that area, in that rural area?
Over 1,000 children.
So they could come and get free photocopying and all kind of thing?
7 days a week.
Way. And
teachers, with 2 qualified teachers.
And who paying all that?
I have to pay it myself.
Okay, Mr. Ramdeen. Well, I'm glad. Mr. Ramdeen, I'll just call you and tell you, well, we
I want
happy.
to thank you. I want to thank you for running it live on your stream, Mr. Allen, and for making it public and for letting the parents and the public know the work that we've done in the area in the southwestern peninsula. I really appreciate what you've done.
Mr. Ramdeen, anything for you, boy? Anything for you? There's my friend.
Yeah.
He's my friend. And a lot of people, all over the world saw that. Remember when we went live? Thousands and thousands saw that. No newspaper, no newspaper can give it that kind of thing. Coverage.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Allen.
But I'm glad I see somebody standing up for the children. I said I'm gonna call you and tell you, on a more positive note, I was calling you back and I think, but he's my boy and all the best, sir.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Allen.
Okay, Mr. Ram. Tomorrow we'll call him and talk all about that. All about that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the British MP, Steve Baker, has responded to criticism leveled against him by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. Earlier this week in the UK Parliament, Baker had appealed to the Trinidad and Tobago government to repatriate its citizens stranded in the UK. However, on Thursday night, Rowley hit back at the British MP, describing Baker. Go ahead, let me see that.
In this COVID period, we have a policy of closing our border to protect lives in Trinidad and Tobago. And we know that that has caused some considerable hardship for those of our citizens who are outside. We went as far as to send cash to our embassies and missions abroad. Not a lot, but if there are people who are really destitute, they could have gone to the embassy and got a few $1,000s to keep body and soul together. We've done that. The UNC, through Munila and Kamla Prasad Bisesa, find some itinerant British MP, some fella called Steve Baker. He ignored what we have done and what we are doing for our people.
Imagine, you can't even fit the shoes of a parliamentarian in Britain. Some fella, you see them behavior, washank like you? Hear what the man say. Imagine if I come and tell your neighbor, it have a man thieving your vegetables when you go to work, and he break in your house and he taking your thing every day. He go and take your money when you rested down, and he picking all your fruits and thing. You shooting me down for that? You're shooting the messenger? You're going to say, okay, yeah. Imagine this man don't care. I tell you, images, everything, whatever. I see how them going to give out a check for the people roof for blow down. Them come and talk on a poster, backdrop, or kind of banner behind. All kind of thing. Just a hand and check, all a wele thing, all kind of wele thing. Remember the woman place roof for blow down somewhere in Kuva or something? In Chase Village? Boy, watch me. You come to dramatize me, holding check so, and they walk with backdrop, they walk with all kind of thing. Oh God, all this minister, all this social thing, all God, all this do all the thing quietly now, man. Relax all yourself, not that everything is thing. That way, when I giving out hamper, or giving out things for people, I say me, I want a camera, that different to flood. That different because people flood the giving, but sometimes you have to cool yourself. Not everything is a show thing. See what the MP come back and say. It's a Facebook post. What he said? I have never imagined that showing some simple compassion for the people stuck away from home would generate so much controversy. God bless you all. The man when he say, what bacchanal is this? Oh God bless all. You see this guy highlight? The man just say it are people suffering, and not only in Britain, all in America, all kind of thing. All your people come back, but don't worry. The new, you know what's the new normal? Let me tell you what's the new normal. For you, Mr. Rowley and this government, people will stand up. people will stand up. You want to get rid of the commissioner so you can hit with rubber bullets when we start to walk on the road with placard. But don't beat up. This is the new normal. This is the new normal. Also, happy birthday to Kiran. Balchan, my boy. But how you send a Dalpuri and duck like last year? You know, here's my boy. I can tell you what kind of thing. Like Kiran, Balchan recognize me. I'm a real boy. My real boy. Also, Raj Rupnarayan from Malabar, from Neela Lloyd and Onella. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, out of time. Not forgetting before I go. Not forgetting. There's 3 persons I want to find. Celine, David Floyd, and Rivaldo Beckles. Tell me where I can reach them. Fellas, here what's going on. Lolo, come out. I'm going to talk to all you now. Big man thing. Big man thing. Ladies and gentlemen, how can you tell you now? What can I tell you? Who? Why was a man over Korea minister? I come on with that as yet. I just had to stand up. You had to stand up. So just to let you know, the man bust up his mouth. He said 20th October. So you had to put back his foot in his mouth and realize he come back and say to the 1st of January 2021. Then they will collect the tax for the car. You had to stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? If you want to get your ads, you want to get your product on the show, and you find you're making no money and nobody's seen it, here what's going on. People can only see a thing when you put it here. Just to break it down in a nutshell. If you're making no money, people can only see a thing when you put it here. I'm telling you, everybody who put a thing here, people seeing it. Everybody who had a product here. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be a hectic week, but I'll be back. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on the mind for crime. Much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause summer's